No crazy dance moves today. It's the middle of the week, so I'm a little exhausted, which is why I got my coffee right here. In fact, I'm going to take a sip, or it's just going to spill all over me. That too. One of the two options. It's an ad for this white cup with that ASMR. Just kidding. Welcome to Small Cap Recap. I literally couldn't even, my brain is fried. I'm just tired, physically and mentally exhausted. I just got back from my workout. Like Monday and Wednesdays, they just kill me physically. And then I just get mentally tired, and then I go and take a nap normally after this. So there's a good, let's see, it's about 2:52 Central Time, which means there's a good chance that by 4 p.m. Central Time, I am snoozing. Today was a good day. I think I locked in around $1,900. Just a couple small wins that essentially, added up. As we talked about last episode, small gains add up. Or if you watched Tui Tip Tuesday, how singles add up over time. Just kind of reiterating that importance because it really is important. You know what I mean? This is not a home run market for me, for my setups. And I'm just happy to be able to recognize and keep swinging for those singles, keep hitting those singles for now, and going from there. Now, not a lot of trades today. One thing I was really happy with is for the most of the time, majority of the day, sitting on my hands. In fact, I can't remember if I mentioned this on Monday. I definitely talked about this in Small Cap Rockets, though. I've noticed the best opportunities for me come in the afternoon. So I basically go through and do like a scan in the morning. Obviously, go check the top percent gainers of the day. And if I don't see anything that I'm just really in love with, a chart that really screams, hey, this is probably a decent buy in the morning, I normally just walk away, go make breakfast. I clean up my apartment a little bit, maybe even play some Call of Duty if I'm really feeling wild. And then middle of the day, I go to my workout. And then end of the day, I come back and a lot more focused on trading for the next hour or two. Normally while I'm at home, I know a lot of traders in Small Cap Rockets are trading in the morning. So I sit there, answer some questions while I'm eating, while I'm making the good old breakfast and subsequently eating it. This morning I had some eggs and bacon and toast and a bagel and yogurt, and oh boy, it was a good one, let me tell you. Anyway, the main two trades I took today were ISPO and CYRN, but what was a really compelling sign of momentum today was actually DWAC. DWAC is actually right here, if we look, broke $100 today intraday, which it has not done. Now, it did break 100 pre-market not all too long ago. I want to say it was this day right here. It actually went up to $138 pre-market. That was the day that Truth Social was launched, or officially launched. You could get access. I still don't know if there's I know there's a big waiting list and whatnot. This is a stock that Bohen has been talking about seriously for, really, oops. Obviously during here, but during this consolidation period, Bohen has been very, very adamant on how every time on this daily chart, and he's got good reason for it. Every time we dip, recovery. And these wicks are met with instant recoveries too. Even this breakdown here, right? We had a wild gap down from roughly 90 down to sub 80, instant recovery. What we're seeing here is really definitely more options related. I don't know there definitely are longs who are very in the money right now. Even if you were buying in anywhere in here, right? The majority of longs who are in from these, even just this day, either break even or pretty close, or if you got in on this dip here, potentially in the money. And so Bowen's been very bullish on this for quite some time now, and understandably so. Every dip is soaked. And guys, for those who were listening to last episode of Small Cap Recap, that Tui Talk Show is every Friday, and actually Bowen is this week's guest. We're going to be talking about really just what I kind of want to hear his opinions on are like EV. I know he's very bullish on the EV sector, very bullish on Tesla, but I also just kind of want to hear his opinions on other major factors of the market. We can't overstate it enough how all this conflict going on over Russia, Ukraine will have impacts, and already is having impacts on the overall market, as well as how that generally tends to trickle down into small caps. So I'd kind of like to get his take. And for those of you who don't know, Bohen is actually launching, it's called the One Click. It's basically this proprietary trading algorithm that has, like DWAC. It was actually, DWAC was part of this algorithm that, not saying that you just follow alerts, right? But it did help indicate that this was a potential buy, leading to a 300% intraday move this day before the market even opened. There were other big runners, multiple 100% runners, 50, 30, 50, 80% movers intraday that are essentially spotted by this algorithm pre-market. If you guys want more information on the One Click algorithm, click the link down in the description below. We've got it for you. Again, never just follow alerts, but it's a great gauge, especially because it generates like 20 different trades, pre-market trade ideas that if you're there and watching them, they follow your setup. There's a lot of potential there. It's the eyes that sees it for you. Anyways, with all that being said, I am really excited to have Bohen on this Friday though. Oh, and also I know we used to do, Cocktail Fridays here on Small Cap Recap. And now that we're doing the Tui Talk Show on Fridays, I was like, what if I just had a drink of choice on Fridays during the talk show? And so this week I've already got my drink of choice picked out. This is not a paid promotion. Miller Lite. I love Miller Lite. And so that's going to be my drink. I know Bohen likes Miller Lite too. So Bohen, if you're watching this, before I even ask you, grab yourself a Miller Lite for Friday's episode. But from there, I'm going to let you guys vote on what drink I'm going to have during the talk show. And maybe if my guests want to have that drink as well, they can have it too. All right, let's move into my actual trades now. Enough talking about how wild DWAC's daily chart is. I mean, seriously. I want to swing. Oh, I did also mention how this is very much an options-based move. I do kind of want to elaborate on that real quick. A big reason, right? Like these dips are getting soaked are essentially short, puts, hedged, open, naked shorts, naked puts. That big money does use to hedge against positions. I won't get into all of it, but when they expire, they have to cover. And that has been a lot of what this is. I mean, you can go through and find the open interest on a lot of these, multiple weeks, multiple months out. There are a lot of current puts for around 55 to 60 that are very underwater right now. And when they're forced to cover, that is essentially what a gamma squeeze is when open interest is forced to cover or sell, depending on the direction. And the gamma squeeze is when those puts expire and you have to essentially cover in order to get out of your position. So that being said, that's a big reason, in my opinion, DWAC is doing what it's doing. And it's such a choppy mover, right? But overall, these dips just get soaked higher, 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 higher. Okay, now into my trades. ISPO, ooh, bummer. Low volume today. I liked the, let's go over to like a 15-day. I essentially just liked this multi-day consolidation that we had here. We kind of formed a base around that 48 level, and we're breaking out of this trend here. And once we had this perk, this was today's action right in here. Once we had this perk and then light consolidation above VWAP, I'll pull up VWAP for you real quick. This consolidation above VWAP. I took small size because the volume was so light, but that small size, I got in around 56.50, I think was my average, 56.60. Sold up into the 63 push, which was just a really nice move, even on just a couple hundred shares, locked in about $1,000 there with only $2 share worth of risk. So about close to a 2-to-1. CYRN was another really nice scalp opportunity. So this was just one that's obviously been quite the mover on the daily chart, quite the bouncer, going from under $2 up to nearly $7 a few days ago, holding up all the while. And today still holding up. I was kind of betting on shorts coming in for a first red day, not getting it, getting this higher low here under VWAP. Let me get VWAP up for you. There we go. I got long at well, actually, I took the initial long right here and cut for a small loss at like 632. Got back in here at 640. I think 642 once again. I can't remember the exact average, 641 or 642. Sold up into this first pop here. Just scalped it because there wasn't a whole lot of volume coming in. I was hoping that if I was going to be right, I would have anticipated that there had been a few 100,000 shares getting traded, pushing straight up into VWAP, and there just wasn't a lot coming in, not a whole lot of bid support either. That being said, this will certainly be a watch for me in the coming days because of the thesis that I just mentioned there, where I would imagine shorts were attacking this for first spread day today after 3 straight green days, more or less. And we had decent volume traded today, right? This is a 4 million float today on a day where it just went sideways. I mean, we traded 10.5 million or 10.5 million. No, 10 million. Yeah. 10,500,000 shares. There we go. Again, brain's just not working. So I'm going to keep watching this. This is going to be a top watch for the next few days. Since it is trading a lot of volume relative to its float, even while it's going sideways, multi-day shorts, I'm just going to have to imagine, are not happy right now. And that being said, there wasn't a whole lot of other stuff that I really cared for in the market today. A couple earnings winners. INDO. Oh, that was my other trade. INDO. Unfortunately, I didn't take nearly the move that it ended up going on. It broke 15 today. I got right here 13.10, sold up into the 13.50s, which I was happy with. I think my sell was 13.55. Nice sell. I was happy with it. Just I was not expecting this because INDO has primarily been an after hours mover. Even if, oh boy, shouldn't have clicked a month, but you'll see. Most of the big runs have been after hours, pre-market area. So I wasn't, other than this first day, I wasn't betting on a ton of follow through today, but it ended up working really nicely. Again, though, going for those singles, no FOMO here, just locking in those gains as they come, locking in those singles as I see them. And pardon me, that was what I did with INDO. Is my phone broken? No. Sorry, random things going through my head. All right, I actually have to go give a StocksToTrade team webinar now, so I'm going to hop off here. But yeah, no, DWAC, ISPO, I'm still, nope. Just didn't get enough volume there. This multi-day is kind of looking not too good now, so I'm going to that probably won't be much of a watch for me anymore. Probably a good backside short into this area, but I'm not going to be shorting, what's the float on this? It is 15 mil, but as you see, it moves very quickly on very low volume. So I'm not going to be messing with that. And yeah, a couple watches I'm looking at, definitely CYRN is one of the top ones for me for the next few days. DWAC for the next few weeks. And I'm out of here, guys. Be sure, no small cap recap on Friday, but we will have the Tui Talk Show with Bohen as our guest. Now let me know, now that we have a guest, let me know some topics you guys want to hear me and Bohen chat about on Friday, things you guys are interested in that both me and Bohen might be interested in as well. Let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. I literally just grazed my computer for that. So, I mean, that should be, it's kind of equal. You subscribe, I graze my computer. Then I open it back up. So thank you for watching. Happy Wednesday. Happy midweek. Happy hump day. See you back on Friday for the Tui Talk Show. And stay safe. Trade well. Trade smart. I'm going to chug my coffee. Oh, no, I just spilled everything. Thank you for watching.
We hope you guys enjoyed that last video. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of the StocksTrade community. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we can't do it without your help. So if you enjoy what we're putting out and want to hear more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.